seeing nothing but black faces like you. For the first time, you're not self-conscious. That burden, if you lived in Harlem, was lifted.
Harlem at the time is competing with Chicago as the black metropolis. It would become this cultural center of music and eventually of literature and even drama.
It was the first place in American history where black people could live without prejudice, and it was a very exciting place to be.
As the neighborhood grew, Harlem's leaders looked for ways to develop community pride. They promoted African American arts and businesses. They celebrated New York City's first black police officers. And they began campaigning for their own National Guard unit.
Why would a black National Guard regiment be so important to black New Yorkers? There was this great sense of pride that belonging to a National Guard unit brought to its members. So blacks wanted a part of that. They also understood this historic relationship between military participation and recognition as full-fledged citizens.
But for the same reasons blacks wanted to enlist, whites opposed an African American fighting force.
The idea of armed blacks in uniform brought fear and apprehension to the white community. There was something rather appalling about training blacks to kill whites. So blacks had to fight for the right to fight for their country.
It took a decade for Harlem's leaders to win that fight. In 1916, New York's Governor Whitman approved the creation of the 15th New York National Guard. But the victory was not complete. The governor ignored black candidates and appointed a white man, Colonel William Hayward, as commander. Community leaders were sorely disappointed, but Colonel Hayward soon proved himself an advocate.
Good day and gratitude, family. Good day and gratitude, family. It's Face the Nation with Bolden Unchained, and we are back again with another reading. Let me take this off, because you know I like to show our ancestors. You know, I love to show our ancestors. We are back with another reading. Another reading of our ancestors who saved us, who loved us. They thought about us nonstop. We were their first concern. This can't continue for our future generations. They was talking about us, y'all. Yes. And that's what we are learning about on Bolden Unchained at noontime. At noontime. Yes. Now you can you can break your fast after this or during this. I really don't care, Black America, but let's talk about us. Let's talk about this greatness. Let's get started. Let's get started. And you know I'm still hoarse from when I went through that fog, that alleged fog, whatever it was. You know, I think it's Ovid Jr., if you ask me. Ovid 32. Yep. Honey, because that right there is going to evolve. You hear me? That wasn't no regular fog. No, I'm still horse fronted. If I could, I would turn my whole car around and went back the other way. That's why I don't take the freeway. I do not take the freeway. I keep my ass off that freeway because once you own it, you own it. Everybody done held all this fog. It looked like snow on the rain camera, but it wasn't snowing. So yeah, I'm still horse from it. But yeah, I'm only here for a little while. I'm only here for a little while. And then y'all can go listen to somebody else. Black America. I'm not trying to, browbeat Black America because I think I get my point across. Whose side I'm on. But I think I get my point across in letting Black America know we got to make a decision. We must make a decision. We are at a crossroads. We're in another awakening. Let's get our, business out the way. Welcome to Bolden Unchained. Bolden Unchained is here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the confronting, the critiquing of all the agendas, the operations, events, the projects, the bills, the acts, the compromises, the laws, the linings, against Black America. Because this done broke us to the point where as a people, we so traumatized, we don't have none of the fabrication. Not even a little bit of it that we used to have. Because we're so traumatized by the experience we have gone through, and we still going through it. Oh yeah, don't act like Black America is not traumatized. Almost beyond repair. So let's not play the games at this point. You done played the whole game the whole time. You done manipulated Black America. You done sabotaged Black America. You done literally terrorized and shook Black America up so much. So let's not act like, none of that existed. None of that happened because it did. And that's why we're here. We're here for Black America. Our first and final concern is the welfare. The welfare and the well-being. And yes, the sanity of Black America. What do y'all think about Black America's sanity now? You still ready to blame it on Black America? And we got to take some blame. We got to take some blame because we should have been seen that we ain't supposed to be willingly, just willingly. Want to be with our open enemy. Want to have this inclusion that's done excluded us. The self-hate that's been, projected on us, that's been forced on us. Not just in this country, all over this world, it seems like. We ain't got no peace nowhere. We can't go nowhere. Everybody's against Black America. And we the very first people. Black America is the very first people on the planet. And we learning at midnight with the ancestors. We learn exactly why Black America is in the mental crumbling that it's in our minds. Black America collectively, our minds is turning to mush. We learning why on our midnight with the essence. But for now, because we want to have a good day, we gonna have a good day. When we get out there, when we leave our home, and it's time to go do our job, take the babies where they need to go, we got things to do. Oh yeah, we finna have a marvelous day. As short as the sun is out there, as short as all of that, look at all that big blue sky. Look at it. And it manifested you, Black America. You know when you go out there, you better have a marvelous day. You best to have a marvelous day, because guess what? Everybody else, marvelous, wonderful, peaceful, generous. Oh, yes, it's so wonderful. It's because they stealing from you. Everybody done stole everything from melanated people. Everything. So, yeah, they got this superficial. Oh, yeah, it's a wonderful day. No, it ain't. Because it's that one thing you can't get from Black America. Sure can't. And the cosmos not going to give it to you. Because it wasn't divined to nobody but the melanated people. And for people to literally castrate the parent of people. I guess I thought too that white folks was here first. I didn't know that Black people was the first people on earth. I don't know. I was put to sleep too. Hey, we all was fucking lied to. But however, white people is not the parent of people. Black people are the parents of all people. All people, Black America. It matters. It matters. If it didn't matter, it wouldn't be this huge secret. It wouldn't be this huge agenda, this huge narrative on Black people. But look, we at the end now. You know, it's a new world order coming. You know, we don't know. We can't even eat what we want to eat no more. Nobody can. It's a travesty too. That nobody stood up and said, hey, for Black people. Now we're going into a new world order and society still ain't standing up and say, hey, let us make sure Black people can, hey, they can stand up at least now. Give them their reparations. Repent and repay them people. But no, ain't nobody doing that, see. Everybody just ready to usher us into the new world order. And our ancestors said, no, it's time for us to wake up. Because when this new world order, it's finna hit now. It's already here. In Black America, we must unite with us. Because, see, we built this up because we are the divine. And for us to just go into this new world order like this, we can't do it no more. We can't do it. We left them plantations. And now we're going into another plantation. We're going into another plantation. This time, with no knowledge, with no resources, with no funds, with no foundation. Everybody just against Black America. For all the love. I thought everybody loved Black America. I thought, hell, I was the one that was missing my opportunities. I was the one that was fucking up. But now them sabotages is out there for you to hit them, and you gon' hit them if you don't keep your eyes on the prize. Everybody else is. Once we lose sight of what really matters, Black America, yeah, you finna hit some sabotages. You sure is. Go on and get your lap of luxury. Because, you know, when we forget about us, we forget about the past and stuff. Oh, we can go some places. Oh, you can go some places. Now, when you forsake yourself, Black America, don't get it twisted now. Do not get it twisted. I thought that I was just missing all my opportunities. Because, hell, shit, you know, I would fall in the crowd. Yeah, you know. But once you lose sight of this right here, that's what's going to happen. You know, you put your sight on other things and stuff, it can be fruitful for you. A lot of people, you know, a lot of our people don't care about this at all. Honey, they got some of the most comfortable, luxurious, plush lives. I mean, they live like, what's rent? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you can achieve material, man-made, superficial wealth. But this just superficial. We just temporarily here. Ain't y'all noticed everybody die? We don't live forever. So it's just superficial. So what does it matter if, you able to get cars and a whole bunch of houses, got so many houses, you probably should give one to somebody. What makes sense to me, right? You can come up if you forget about all this right here. But see, this right here just a pit stop, Black America. We got to stop being afraid. This just a pit stop for us. It's a whole multiverse out there. So many dimensions, y'all. I didn't know it was like, is it like 11 dimensions? Oh, it is so, you can't explain it. The universe, I don't care how much they stay out there looking and stuff. They don't know how big it is because it's steady evolving. The universe, the multiverse is steady evolving. This just one universe, Black America. One dimension. I've been reading this. Yeah, it's ooh-wee. And that is what gave birth to the Black man, the Black woman, and our Black child. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? We don't have to sit here and wonder where all the magic come from. Why? We know where it come from. We come from here. We just don't want to recognize it. We looking for it from someone else. And they study hiding everything. But you know what? Everything is being revealed, Black America. We got to pay attention. Black America, we got to get out of that white mindset, that European mindset. See, over here in America, we traumatized. We can't go nowhere in the world now. Don't get it twisted. You better know who you is when you do go to other places, because everybody looking at you. Everybody feel the same way that white people feel about Black America right here. So when you do go to other places, mind yourself. Keep your awareness about you. I'm just saying, don't be mad at me. I didn't even know. And for the people that did know, why y'all ain't said something? Oh, yeah, let me get the copyright, because you know how this may be. You already know. Copyright disclaimer on the 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. The fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So yeah, we can critique it. We can comment. We can research it. We can teach it. It's in favor of us to do these things. There's no reason why we shouldn't be telling our own stories. Why we shouldn't be telling what happened to our ancestors when we know everything across the board is wrapped up in white supremacy and racism. Everything. Everybody pawns. Y'all happy being pawns? Is you happy being pawns? Mankind and humanity is at motherfucking stake right now. So any day now, that robot Sophia finna come rolling, probably strolling down the road, a whole bunch of them. You soon see robot dogs. I don't know if they finna be running or what. A whole new world order coming. Black America ain't got nothing. Ain't heard nothing, not a word or a whisper. but spend so much time watching TV. We do. We do. And then we're reading Harlequin romance. Put her ass out in the hallway. His ass, whoever, Harlequin romance, all the love stuff. The love is right here for our people. This is the love right here. The love of us is in here. Black people saving miraculously, saving against all odds. Black people coming through, saving other black people, knowing they had to run for their lives. Grab their baby. You can't even grab the bottle, but you better grab that baby by the leg, the arm, or something, and let's go. What's that video on YouTube right now? Our elder that was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I think. And she's an elder now. And she was talking about when she's an elder now. She was talking about when she was 7 years old. And she remembered to this day, said she still have nightmares. And they told her them folks is coming. I don't know which massacre it was. Because it was a whole bunch of massacres. I can't even imagine. She's still having nightmares today. And when they went to the president, they still denied reparations. And they hear live. This white man on YouTube. I saw the video talking about when he was a fireman. They all used to do it. They would leave black babies in the fires, in the car accidents. Our people have had to endure so much and be so forgiving. We so forgiving. We ain't angry. We ain't vengeful. But we want you to do right by us. Where the hell is the sincerity? Because see, all this faking the funk. Marching. We protesting. We telling you. We showing you. And it's still agendas, events, projects, operations, laws, bills, acts, compromises, redlining, everything, all of that behind us, stuff we can't even imagine. Because see why Black America, why we still fighting the wars we've been fighting, the issues we've been fighting. It's some more issues coming up. Black America, we in a new awakening. Yes, we are in a new awakening, Black America. This was our first awakening, but now we in another one. I just found out myself. So all I can say to Black America is love us, understand us, learn about us, unlearn everything. You got to unlearn everything. Everybody done lied all across the board to Black America. Yep, everybody let it be. Everybody let it be. Didn't nobody choose, not many people choose, white people choose to be like John Brown. And what's the other man's name? Elijah Lovejoy. It's in the book. Didn't nobody choose, many people didn't choose to be like them in their sincerity. This was the sincerity. But no. Why? Because everybody feel like it's got to be somebody. No, it don't have to be somebody. I thought the people had the power, was the power. Is it the greed? I can't. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. All of this. And did everybody know about all the stuff that our ancestors, oh, honey, our ancestors, oh, baby, if anybody come back, I'm going to say this again, if anybody come back, Black America, it's going to be our ancestors. And we better know who they are. We better know who they are. Because all these lies and misleadings on Black America, Black people can't stand black people. And now, white people, in my opinion, I'm speaking for me. You ain't nobody got to come over here and listen to me or nothing, because this what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking about. Yes. I'm talking about Black America. And in my opinion, everybody want to be like white folks. Everybody's okay with letting black people suffer and go through whatever, as long as it ain't them. As long as it ain't them. Just like that one man, that old man, celebrating his 89th birthday. I think it was his 89th birthday. And honey, that man said he got some memories. Oh, the memories I could tell. And the brother would like tell me, shit, he couldn't imagine. That man would say, I left some black babies in the fires. That's what we did. That's what we did. I can't stop having nightmares about it. He should have arrested his own self. Yeah. I mean, it don't make sense to me. Nope, sure don't. That's why I know whose side I'm on. I'm on my ancestors' side. It ain't even no question about it. It ain't even no question about it. No, because I was reading in the other book. Did you know that history do repeat itself? Because if the situation is set up just right, if the situation is set up just right and the outfit is color coded just right, history can repeat itself. Like the cycle can keep going around and around. Because white people never wanted to free black people anyway. No. I know we thought that, we were being physically freed sincerely, but we wasn't. Because soon as we stepped off them plantations, soon as our ancestors stepped off them plantations, here come white folks. Oh, honey, they unleashed that rage, that cannibalistic instinct on our people. And that's why, yes, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it day and night. And we're going to read about it. Because, honey, they need to be saluted. They need to be remembered. My ancestors do. Our ancestors need to be known about. Our children, our babies need to know about them. They don't need to know about the motherfuckers that skinned them alive. They don't need to know about the demons, the savages. All across this board. Just like, Neely Fuller said that if you don't understand white supremacy and racism, everything you think you know will confuse you. Well, check this out. I was thinking about it. All across the board, white supremacy and racism done took control. Allegedly, right? But all across the board, where black people are, they dominate. We dominate because it's who we are. We were birthed. The cosmos manifested us. The cosmos manifested black people. I don't know if she birthed. And sometimes, I will reference the cosmos as a she. I know the patriarchal, mindset and system and stuff is for the man. But I think that the womb is very well, similar to the universe, always giving birth. That's what its purpose is, to give birth. And the universe, the multiverse is birthing stars and planets and rainbows and, all kind of, activity and stuff. So I can think whatever I want to think. I'm done thinking like white folks say think. So if you don't agree with it, that's fine with me. But we're going to be learning about what's in these books. And yeah, we all got our different views. The bottom line is Black America needs to come together before we go into this new plantation. We can't go into this new plantation just like we left the other one. As soon as we stepped foot off of them plantation, it was on. It was on. We couldn't find no shelter, no sanctuary, no nothing. We could not. The savagery was so, it was so complete on Black America. We thought we were leaving the plantations to go to freedom. We thought we were free now. After all that running and stuff, but it's going to be a new plantation now, y'all. All these trees and stuff is gone. All our trees are gone. Ain't no wilderness to go through. Ain't no wilderness to go through and stuff. This new plantation is the mind. We got to break the mind so we don't have to get caught up in all of that and stuff. It's a lot. The whole world, in my opinion, been on board with the theft of melanin. The whole world been so anti-life to Black people, the parent people of this plane, of the planet. Just anti-life. I mean, the animal kingdom is extinct. Some of our pets of the planet, they extinct. A whole lot of them, y'all. Yes, honey, gone forever, extinct. White folks, I seen some videos of white folks over there in Africa standing on top of the giraffe. Got their whole leg on the giraffe, taking a picture. Beautiful giraffe. Magnificent giraffe. Elephants. Laying up on the elephants. Why? Why be so anti-life? Everything. Those are gifts for the planet, to beautify the planet. But see, nobody wanted to choose life. Nobody wanted to choose life. Nobody wanted because it's Black folks. Gonna tell the truth. Everybody is that way because it's about Black folks. So, in other words, everybody want to be just like white folks. So, in other words, all of this violence that we see in the world and stuff, is that like that man that set that woman on fire in that subway? Who do stuff like that? What kind of mentality do something like that? Everybody want to be like white folks. Everybody want to be the best, just like white folks have been to Black folks. And everybody pawns out here. The mindset is so shot. Everybody don't know because nobody stood up and said, hey, all of this is superficial and wrong. Because it wasn't no sincerity. See, if it was some sincerity for Black people, for Black Americans, if it was some sincerity, America would be in a better place. The world would be in a better place. But it's not. Because I forgot which ancestor created the siren and lights and stuff, but we do give respect to him. Everything that was built up out here. Just because we see these big old buildings and flying cars and what is it? Cars driving by themselves and stuff and got to stop to get around the pothole and stuff. All of this futuristic living lifestyle and stuff. It's just, it's fucked up. In Black America, we got to wake up. I ain't even talking to nobody else and stuff. This is Black America. We need to talk about these things. Y'all ain't going to feel like I feel Black America. I already know this. I already know. Shit, you think I don't know that we so tight and faithful and loyal to those that we have bonded with and loved and built up some beautiful, beautiful relationships with. Them garden snakes. There ain't nothing wrong with no garden snakes, you know. But them damn pythons, them rattlesnakes, them boa constrictors, all of them. You see? Cause your ass and the garden snake is in jeopardy, in danger. Black America, this is it. Life is, as we know it, is over. We got to do for us now. We must do for us now. Everybody else can do for them. Trust me. Everybody else can do for them, and they is. Because when the shit hit the fan, everybody of their own people gonna stand up and say, my people, come to me. And everybody gonna come to who people they are. Every race gonna come to who people they are. And they're gonna give them time and say it and stuff. And, you know, people gonna be going and stuff. And people probably gonna be passing too. If they can. Because, you know, passing was in history too. Black America, who gonna say, come on? Ooh, Farrakhan, we better get right. I don't know where you at in your journey, but when you study, when you learn, when you're interested, when you want to know about our ancestors, just talking to them will start the process, Black America. It'll start the process of, you know, of building something, growing something, just like the universe exploded. It probably sneezed us, but it birthed us. Once you give acceptance, just accept it. Just accept this happened. This is our disconnect. This is why we self-hate. Because of this. Because in a way we feel like we didn't do enough for us. We didn't fight for us. But we did. And once we do, and we start being focused on us, because see, we scared to even entertain this. We afraid to entertain this because we don't want to upset the peace with white America. We know very well ooh, yeah. Honey, baby child. I know one thing. When y'all see that fog, don't go through that fog. Start paying attention to the weather. Because something is going on out here. I don't see drones, but they say they spraying something. But I know my throat has been irritated since I drove through that fog. You know, and I'm drinking my tea. Now I got some water. Just be mindful. Everybody, be mindful. We know who they after. We know who all of these agendas is against. Stop playing these games because mankind and humanity is at stake. What they did the past few years, this whole depopulation thing. Everybody finna get some of this oppression. Be ready for it. Be ready for it. That's what you chose. You didn't choose right. Everything that was done, nobody chose right. Not sincerely. Nope, not sincerely. And so, yeah, I'm finna calm down, too. Because Black America, yeah, it's about us now. And I'm not finna browbeat us, America, Black America. You gonna make the decision yourself whose side you on. You either on our ancestors' side or you on their demon side. You on their enslaver's side. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. Black America, we've been told, we've been shown again and again and again. This whole illusion of inclusion, we ain't included in nothing. We ain't included in nothing. Don't play like we are. Wanting the success that America makes they glimmer it up, polish it up for us, make it look real good. We want it. All we want is so bad. We'll do anything to have it. That ain't even where the wealth is at. Can't take none of that stuff with us. We can't take none of that stuff with us. All your possessions, your worldly possessions, and don't even care about life. Don't even care about the parent of all people. I heard Trump was trying to put back up them statues. Take ours down. Take down black statues and put back up white statues. Honey, I got a whole 2 or 3 lists with nothing but Robert E. Lee, where they done took down a whole bunch of his statues. I guess they finna put all of them back up. When I find it out, I'll bring it out and read it, y'all. But honey, the damnedest thing. We can't keep ignoring our ancestors. I'm not. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. I know I'm always about my ancestors. I ain't finna talk to nobody about nothing but my ancestors. And when we talking about politics, turn on Jasmine Crockett. Turn on, because I am not finna be sitting up here listening to Rachel Maddow and what's the other lady name and the other man and the other lady. Nah, we're going to listen to them when I say, hey, what they say. But other than that, Nah, we done with that, Black America. We got to make a decision whose side we on, or we going to be fucked up. Can you imagine a robotic plantation? Just imagine, we was on the plantation and it was overseers. People on horses, in the field. Can you imagine robots? Robot dogs watching over us. It's a whole new world coming. A whole new world coming. And everybody need to decide whose side y'all on too, white America. You the one said you loved us. You the one made us think you were sincere. You should have kept that same energy that you had for all them centuries. If all you meant to do was mislead us into thinking that you really cared, when it's your white kids out here telling that y'all still doing it. Because they just like y'all. They just like you was. Sure wills, honey. They just like you was. And that they telling everything just by how they showing it. And the theft of melanin. So what is everybody going to do? They trying to depopulate the world and stuff. And I guess the 500,000, 500 million, or whatever the number is that was on the Georgia Guidestone, because they done tore them down now. Keep them captive in something and keep the robots over them and stuff while y'all live like the Jetsons. Don't nobody want to be human anymore. Which, you know, it is human in mankind because we are different. But don't nobody want to be pro-life anymore. See, that don't resonate with us, Black America. It don't resonate with us. It didn't resonate with us when they held us captive, treated us like cattle, did them awful things to us. Then when we got out, did more awful things to us. And we need to get away from it. And I said, and I'll say it again. Other than work, be mindful when you're around other people, especially if you by yourself. Sure will. It might be all right to be with Sabrina. Marry Sabrina if you love her. Marry her. Have some babies with Sabrina if you want to. But I know one thing. You better not let Karen come and pick your ass up. Talking about Sabrina said, I'm going to bring you to the party. Yeah, it's going to be a party, all right. Sure will. And a picnic, a barbecue. Because, see, white folks cleaned it up. Like Kentucky said, hey, we got to stop lynching Black people in public and dragging them and throwing them on fires, roasting them and stuff. And white people were pissed off about it. Well, the same thing happened there. This is the same thing that's happening. It's over and over again, just different cycles, Black America. Anything, everything to keep us from paying attention to our ancestors, the ones who got the real wealth, the real muscle, the real power, the real magic. Right here. They got it. They had it. See, we looking for it in people that ain't even about life. And everybody else want to be like them. But honey, it's our ancestors that's about life. That harmonizes everything. Yeah, our mind fucked up now. You pick a Black person out there, Black man, some Black women too, because you know our mind turning to mush. We so fucked up, staying around. We ain't never got away from white folks. People around the rest of the world, I bet they like, damn, y'all still around. Because I'm like that hell and I'm right here. Why the fuck we ain't got from under white people? White America. And for all the love, why y'all ass ain't said it? Look, I'm going to tell you, I really do love you, Sabrina. I really do love you. Do funny. But I think y'all need to stay, safe from us. Stay safe from us and teach your sons to stay safe from us. As quiet as it's kept, and you done kept all of these secrets and stuff, you can do that quietly too. Because somebody should have some empathy. Somebody should have some sincerity for Black people. Haven't Black people contributed enough where people know that that's a man, the first man, when you already know and don't want to say it? You know that you should be teaching this, letting others know. What is it hurting you? You got all the superficial, man-made wealth. You already got all of that. Y'all got the man-made wealth that's out here. That's what you wanted. Tell the truth, that's what everyone wanted. The biggest cars, the biggest houses, the fastest cars. Everything. The most shiniest, prettiest. But you won't let us be, and we don't even want all that. Keep your damn worldly possessions. Because if you try to take me to the Mall of America, it's going to be some shit. I I'm not the one to be taken out. We ain't finna come up in here with that bullshit. And we ain't finna go out there with it either. We finna find our own spaces. See, we ain't finna be wrapped up in white America no more. Black America. Because one thing, as long as you wrapped up in white America, you got to forget all about you. This right here is the wealth. This right here is the wealth. Everything. All these buildings and stuff is literally covering up the greatness of Black America. White America was never great. White America was never great. I'm not sorry to tell y'all, it wasn't. White America was red. White America was not great. Black America is the only greatness in America, right here. But we ain't got no complex where we want to rub it in on you, get some payback on you. We venture on you. No, we love people. We loved y'all. We were sincere with y'all. Now, we don't trust y'all motherfuckers in America. We don't trust nobody. We having it hard to even trust ourselves and each other. But it's a new day now. Yeah, it's a new day, honey. Things have changed. Because the ancestors said, fuck the dumb shit. Y'all finna wake up. If you don't want to wake up, stay asleep. But you're going to have to choose one. That's it. That's it. And that's all, Black America. We got to choose whose side we on. And again, I know whose side I'm on, honey. Sure do. So, no, don't come with me. Oh, no. Don't follow me, honey. Sure don't, because I'm telling you right here, right now. Black America is our first and final concern. Sure will. Yeah, don't try to go with face nowhere. Because I done told you. Sure have what's going on over here. Even in music. We done read about Black abolitionists. We did read about some white abolitionists too. And then I found the book of John Brown. And now we giving credit what credit due. But white people didn't embrace John Brown. They didn't embrace his mindset and try to be sincere to Black America. No, they didn't. In nothing. It wasn't a single aspect in life, in this life in America, that white folks took the mindset of John Brown. Honey, it was always a motive to an ulterior motive. Some old fake manipulation ass shit. But yes, Black people, honey, we dominated everything, y'all. When we did get in there, baby, we dominated everything. That's why when we do get out there, when we do leave our home, honey, and all your sanctuary, your safeness, your peace, and you do go out there, honey, you rest assured, you know that this right here is in you. This is in you. And this is what everyone wants. Sure as that sun is shining out there, it's for you. The sun is your battery. That's your battery. Yes, honey. In music, you know, music is a universal language. Music is the only activity I read some years ago. Fact check it if you want to and let us know. We open for correction. We open for correction, Black America. Now, if you sitting there and you know about music, go on and say it. You know, but music is a universal language, and music is the only activity that activates the whole brain. That's why Black people is so in tune and phenomenal and magical and melodic. Ain't nothing like us. Other people is great in their own way, and let them be that. Because we ain't against them. Love you. Love y'all. Because we sure finna love us. Yes, it's time. Everybody ought to be telling us, Black people, yes, love y'all self. Here, we need to make amends. We need to make sure y'all ain't finna step in this new plantation that's been set up for y'all like you left the old one. I mean something, but since you ain't, it don't even matter anyway, because the cosmos got all the power we need. The sun is the battery we need See, what the cosmos give us is not man-made. Man-made can't even handle it. And the things that man-made has invented and created, they done really opened up the cosmos now. Hell, the good and the bad finna come through. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because who was it? One of them men that went up there, opened up that portal with that huge thing that they done built. And honey, yeah, I don't know. Who they think is up there, for them, on their side, But yeah, everybody finna get some of this oppression right here on this plane. And that's just to say, don't be fearful or nothing like that, because this is just a temporary spot. We know everybody don't live forever. We know this. Black America is just a new day. It's a new awakening. And we must find our power. Yep, we must find our power. Even, like I was saying, even in music. Oh, I have something too. Where is it? I did not know, y'all, that singing, oh my ancestors, y'all, singing literally heals your body. Our music, these people done chopped our music up, done demonized our music, our melodies that the cosmos gave to us. You got a decision to make, Black America. How your body reacts to singing. It's vibrations. Singing is vibrations, right? We know that. All right, patient. The heart. Singing joyful, expressive songs can nourish the heart, balance emotions, and uplift the spirit. You know how we got music, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. Our music, it just touches your heart. You can't do nothing but put it on repeat. Better not nobody say a word. You better not say a word till this chorus is over. Because I'm not going to answer. I might keep singing out loud, Yeah, you got to let it go past, especially when it get to the bridge. The music. And everybody done stole it. Everybody done stole it, honey. The theft of melanin, honey. People is dancing like Black people. Honey. Ooh-wee. Yes, everything being stolen and perfected as if this is really Black. And that's like that saying, you can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Well, you can fool people here. People, it's just people, but you can't fool the cosmos. The cosmos is looking down. We better pay attention to the weather. It's kind of like that. It's deep. The lungs. Singing helps expand the lungs and improve oxygen intake. We all need to be singing. You got a song in your heart. Show me a river that's so deep. Show me a mountain so high. Yeah, we better start singing, Black America. Shit, turn off that damn bullshit for real. For real. The liver. Singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress. Sing. Black America, just get a song and keep a song in your heart. Sing it to yourself. You ain't got to go around singing and stuff. I do sing. I sure do. Shit, hell, man, I might bust a move. Shit, I might bust a move. Shit, the cosmos gave us this. Our music is a gift too. It's a talent. It's a skill. It's a power. Our music is a power, Black America. Our music can literally move us. That's why it was targeted and turned demonic. Everything was targeted of ours and turned demonic. And it wasn't our fault. We got to forgive ourselves for it. We fought back. We still fighting back. And our kidneys, singing can strengthen kidney energy by fostering vocal expression. Hey, I just wrote it down when I seen it. Oh, I'm going to have to look into this. Remember, I wrote down Roman holiday atmosphere depredations from that other book, The Racial Violence in Kentucky, I think it was. It might have been this other one, Racial Violence in the United States. But yeah, and it's on the back of this piece of paper where I wrote that singing notes, because we're going to see what's up with that Roman holiday atmosphere. What was the Roman holiday atmosphere? What happened? Cause woo-wee, honey. But music, and we looked at a video on Marianne Anderson when we was reading the first book of our heroes, African-American inventors and scientists and, musicians and stuff. And it's Marianne Anderson, y'all. Remember Marianne Anderson? Okay, let me tell you. Marianne Anderson was born in 1902 to poor parents in Philadelphia and began singing at the age of 8. She sang so well that people who heard her began raising money for her education. This money made it possible for her to study under a famous musician. In 1925, she was chosen from among 300 competitors to sing with the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. Yep. She received a scholarship to study in Germany. See, our people went all over the world. Yes, honey. And they was accepted. They did things they had to do. They had their achievements. They met their goals, came back with their medals, their degrees, their achievements to this old hateful, racist ass country that can't stand life itself. Yeah, so she went to Germany and studied. In Berlin, she was invited to tour the Scandinavian countries, not just one. And see, I'm of the opinion that these other people know. And these other people are like, well, why is America doing that to the chosen people? But hey, that's all they say in a whisper. In my opinion, all right? During a tour of Europe, she sang in Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and Norway. A famous composer in Finland was so moved by her singing that he dedicated a music composition to her. She was engaged for 2 concerts by the London Symphony Orchestra. Of all the fame that was accorded Marianne abroad, in 1939, she was denied the right to sing in Constitution Hall. Nah, I don't know what Constitution Hall is, and since I ain't got but one screen, I doubt if I look it up. But they denied her. Sound like it was right here in America, though. Yep, sound like it was right here in America. Let's keep reading. Let's see. Oh, there it is right there. Of all the fame that was accorded Marianne Anderson abroad, in 1939, she was denied the right to sing in Constitution Hall, Washington, D.C. I'm not damn. When her manager tried to book her for a concert in Constitution Hall in February of 1939, an organization called the Daughters of the American Revolution protested. White women? Let me read that one more time. When her manager tried to book her for a concert in the Constitution Hall in February of 1939, an organization called the Daughters of the American Revolution protested. They did not favor a Black person appearing in a concert there. People across the country was upset. Musicians, statesmen, clergymen, writers, and almost everyone else denounced the DART organization. Mrs. Frank D. Roosevelt, Eleanor, went a step further. When she heard of the incident, she immediately resigned as a member of that organization. See, it was some people that was sincere. But it was just a drop in the bucket compared to the people that was okay. Secretly, that's how we feel. What you say now, that's how we feel. How you doing now? Can I help you with anything? Can I hold the baby for you? And that was Miss Franklin D. Roosevelt. When she heard of the incident, she immediately resigned as a member of that organization. The secretary, in other words, we would say she took on some of the mindset of John Brown. Yeah. That was a glimpse of taking on the mindset of John Brown. The shit is wrong. It ain't going to happen. We ain't standing for it. We leaving. Yep, that's it. That's it and that's all. And that was Pap that came through Tennessee telling Black people, come on, let's go. We leaving. They were sick of it. We going west. And they went to Kansas. We got to make a decision, Black America. We ain't even got long. We don't have long. Stop looking at all this white media, because the media was the main one. The white media, the newspapers and stuff, they was the main ones saying, oh, white woman was assaulted, raped, or killed by a Negro, and we are hunting him down. It's going to be a lynching in 5 days. White people, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 white people on the hunt waiting. They on the way. They coming by train, boat, plane, walking, riding horses, on motorcycles, coming to the lynching. Coming to the lynching. And people took on that mindset. It's okay. Just keep it quiet. Like Kentucky said, we got to clean it up. And then because Kentucky said, hey, we can't do it in public. You can't do that in public. The dragging the bodies and stuff. We still finding ears of Black people later. Y'all white people, you coming, you're cutting off, you're mutilating the Black corpse. That's too much. We want people to feel like Kentucky is a good place. Come and live in Kentucky. You know, it's the whole setup. It's just, and Black people dominated everything, and everybody know it. The music right today. Look at it. Who got it? Who got the harmonious, melodic music now? White people done stole it. They even dancing into it. They dancing to it. They used to dance to the title alone. I heard a brother say that. He was like, what they dancing to? The title of the song. But honey, they dancing now. Yep. And ain't that ironic? Beyonce ass is doing a country dancing, which we did invent everything. I'm not saying we didn't. So don't get it twisted. But why help the shift? Why help flip, Black America? Why? Why help sabotage Black America? This back and forth. You so strong, you don't need a man. And if you do, you better not get a Black man. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a motherfucking lie. And don't get me started on it. Because, honey, that right there is agenda too. It's a different agenda. A whole nother lie. Everything is. And we, Black America, we got to talk about all of it. But put a song in your heart. Put a song in your heart, because it's you, Black America. Magnificent Black America. Everybody love you. They jealous as hell, though. Everybody want to be you. Everybody stealing from you. Everybody can't wait for your final downfall so they can portray themselves as Black. Yep, they can't wait. The theft of melanin, that's what everybody is waiting on. Yeah, for them to finally get rid of Black people. And then, we can do, they dancing their ass off. I seen a video, a girl said she seen some man, I think he was Asian or something. That man sat down with their hair. When he got up, that man had Black people hair. Woo, I think I want to look for the video. But that's all right. I ain't got to. I ain't got to, because I already know the extent, to get rid of Black America. And everybody finna get it. Everybody finna get some of this oppression, And all I can say for everybody and stuff, is take care of your family. Take care of yourself. Whether it was indirectly or directly. These things have happened, and it's happened to us. We got to face it. We got to face it together. Yeah, this right here, this awakening right here, we can't face it with everybody else and stuff. We don't wish nobody, no other people, no harm. We don't. But for us, because y'all ain't going to stop eating and doing like, the white folks do. A lot of y'all is not going to stop being like white folks, because that's what you want to be, like white folks. But for us, Black America, we must stop being like white folks. And take that off your head and stuff. The sun out there to shine on you. The sun out there is to be your battery. And you got a damn hood on. You done zipped yourself up in I'm finna go get a bag. But for real. Put a song in your heart, Black America. Honey, because if I wasn't hoarse, I would sing for you. Since the motherfucker talking about copyright. Yeah, just put a song in your heart because it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right for us. Yes, it is. You know where we come from? We didn't have nothing. We still ain't got nothing. So no, But rest assured, just know, best assured. I don't like saying rest assured. I'm going to say best assured. Best assured. The robots that they build in the futuristic world, opening that portal brought in the match for that bullshit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We might see some electrical storms and all kind of shit, that the ancestors, the cosmic angels, the archangels, the spirit teams and stuff, finna start just coming for our backup. They are backup. That's where we come from. That manifested us. The multiverse manifested us. We don't know what's finna come out of it. See? So put a song in your heart, Black America, because we gonna be all right. So enough, honey. And worse can't come to worse if Mother Gaia decides she want to go back to the very beginning with her original people, the parent people of this planet, Black people. That's it, and that's all. Choose whose side you on, Black America, because they coming back. If anybody come back, our ancestors coming back. I don't know who you waiting on. Yes, and then the daughters of the revolution, the American Revolution, white women didn't want them to go, didn't want them to come and sing for them. No, we love the song, we gonna steal it, but we don't want you to come and sing for us. So people started, denouncing them and getting out from them and stuff, and Mrs. Franklin D. Roosevelt, Illinois, she did it, and the Secretary of the Interior, Harold Ickes, ICKES, invited Miss Anderson to give her concert outside at the Lincoln Memorial. She consented to do a free concert. Ooh, let's see what happened. On April 9th, Easter Sunday morning, she sang to a crowd of 75,000 people gathered at the memorial. Oh, my ancestors. Woo! Oh, my ancestors. She was denied to sing in the Constitution Hall. A hall? Honey, that hall couldn't even fit 15 people. Probably not even 7,000 people. But honey, she sang to a crowd of 75,000 people. Another audience of several million heard her concert by radio. This concert is pictured in a mural. Oh, like a wall painting, decorating the walls in the new Department of the Interior building. This incident of the door made Marianne Anderson even more popular than she already was. Newspapers all over the country printed the story and showed the face of Marianne Anderson. Marianne Anderson has made many great achievements. She has served as a delegate to the United Nations. In 1963, President Lyndon Johnson presented her the Presidential Medal of Freedom at the White House. A long list of important achievements have followed Marianne Anderson all of her life. In 1961, she was named as one of the world's 10 most admired women. Marianne Anderson, the greatest contralto of all times, will always be remembered by those who have heard her sing and even those who didn't. And we did listen to some of her videos. Marianne Anderson. So yeah, encourage our babies to sing, our children. Get them away from that old fucked up music and shit. What the fuck? For real. Black America, we got to take that upon ourselves. We need to ban all of that bullshit music. Because in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, you're not finna get in my car, my house, my presence with that old bullshit. You sure ain't? That's not gonna happen. No. We gotta stop that. We gotta get our babies back to the good music, the good frequency. We see what it does. We see the benefits of it. Why we keep, and then we listening to it. They got us listening to the bullshit. Who's that? Dr. Francis Cress Wilson said that we the only ones. The only ones out there. Yeah, I'm a bitch. Bitch. What the fuck? And you think, oh yeah, she coming to town. She here. Ask your ass hell about some ancestors you don't know. I don't want to talk about them. No, I don't want to talk about them. That was a long time ago. A lot of their contributions, all of our ancestors' contributions, are still contributing today. All of our ancestors' contributions are still contributing today. Everybody using it. Everybody using everything but us. Because, see, they know. It's like instead of seeing the little small house full of fruits and vegetables, you know, and butterflies flying around and stuff, we attracted to that big, tall building. That big, tall, huge building. Oh, it's so big, you get lost in it. And when you go down too far and stuff, it's gates around all of the doors and stuff, you know. And oh, don't let the elevators stop. Oh, my ancestors, don't let the elevators cut off on you. Because if the elevators cut off on you, you like really, literally in this huge cave. A big cave. Oh, and don't let the lights go off. Oh, my ancestors, you might well sit down right there and think about every ancestor you can imagine until 6 o'clock come, 4 o'clock some, when the janitor come and say, oh, you've been here all night. You still there? Yeah, because you know, when they get ready to come in and stuff, the lights gonna turn on in the whole building. You know, pretty much. Well, I'm just, saying. I don't know, because I don't go in big buildings like that and stuff. Nah, that's all right. But yes, we are so awesome. Black music. That's what we're talking about. Singing. The benefits of singing. Sing, Black people. Keep a song in your heart. Put a song in your heart, Black America. I know it's hard. Shit. We don't remember that music and stuff, Don't nobody want to listen to it. Don't nobody want to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fireface. Talking about on your face. Don't nobody want to hear it. But what else the hell you want to listen to? Pop that stuff? Or whatever that song was? Whopping? Some old bullshit. Shit. They gave you, Black America, they gave you the blueprint to music. It came straight from the cosmos. Who else got better music, better gifts and talents for you, Black America, than the cosmos? You think somebody else gonna pour the greatness for you that's gonna be better than what the cosmos gave you, instilled in you? It's yours. It's a new day. The things we think, like I was saying about our speech, the language. Remember last night that video, that kept a mask on Black women for 100 years? A metal mask, for real. To break our language? I had just started it, but I'm going to watch it. We going to watch it. I'm going to try to find a book on it. We're not here to play. We're here for Black America. Our first and final concern is the welfare, the well-being, and the sanity of Black America. All across the board. Everywhere, everything. Our greatness, our goodness needs to be for us now. Our loyalty, our faithfulness needs to be with us now, Black America. We done gave enough away to everyone else. Everyone else done built up this huge world that you see out here. Now it's time to give to us and see what we finna do with it. Because, look, when you feel brave, it produces interleukin. Yep, you a whole walking pharmacy, somebody said. Yep, I had to rewind it and take notes and write down what they were talking about. It might have been my brother. Yeah, it might have been my brother Yaki. It might have been. But anyway, they were saying when you feel brave, your brain produces interleukin. Interleukin is the number one cancer fighting, allegedly. Because yeah, I ain't gonna even mention all that and stuff. I'm just gonna say what I wrote. When you feel calm, if your brain produces value. I ain't got no medical degree or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, you do your own research. When you feel brave, it make you feel something. I know when I sing a song, I feel something. I don't just be singing and not feeling nothing. And obviously everybody else do too, because they done stole it. They done stole the music. Somebody called Chuck Berry, Jimmy Early. Step into the bad side. Everybody done took the goodness, the thick of us, the thick of the meat, the thick of the music, the theft of melanin. Yeah, but got us listening to this old bullshit they done put out here, But everybody, oh, he coming to town. He who? Somebody need to kick the door down up in that motherfucker. Blue, 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 blue. Chuck Berry said, set your ass down. Give it back and sit down. It's time to repent and repay. Well, Chuck the only one I can think of, but he would have did it. And then when you feel happy, your brain produces endorphins. When you feel happy. Yeah. And that's what I have for that right there. But yeah, music. Music does something. It activates the whole brain. So when you ain't listening to music and stuff, Black America, just think good thoughts. Think them great, fabulous thoughts. Think them magical thoughts. Think about your ancestors, what they endured, how they loved and was faithful to each other. They was loyal. They were so loyal to each other when they was together. We all got our weaklings in our people. We all got our weaklings in our people. That's true. But what we have with each other is divine. And it's meant to be. Because you know what? White people was really right. They was really right. White people was right. They were correct. When they said they need to keep white people pure, they was very motherfucking correct. We the ones. Oh, yeah, we got to do it. Yeah, we got to do it. I got meal. Karen. But you thought it was Sabrina. And then Sabrina didn't tell you don't go nowhere with Karen or Ken. No, don't you take your ass nowhere with Ken. Talking about we going up here to the hill. Black America, it's a new awakening. Yeah, whose side did you on? Black music. During the Harlem Renaissance, jazz music swept the nation like a wildfire. Black musicians who came north from the South brought their music with them. Because down South, honey, you already know what was going on. You showed. They brought their music with them. Among the greatness of these jazz musicians was Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong was called Satchel Mouth or Satchmo for short. He became well known the world over as the king of jazz. When Louis Armstrong was a ragged little boy growing up in New Orleans, he followed the black bands through the streets as they played for parades, picnics, dances, events, celebrations, get-togethers. He was there. He even played for funerals. It said it right here. Jazz bands also played for funerals. Louis Armstrong loved the snappy jazz music. And look at our funerals now. Look at our funerals now. Look how we've let our humanity, our lives become. Let me stay on track here. Louis loved the snappy jazz music, but best of all, he loved the clear, cool sound of the trumpet and the way it would shine in the sun. Louis longed to own and play the trumpet. One day, a band member let him try to blow a trumpet. At first, only a loud, straight sound came out. Then, the more he tried, the better he played. Prosperity. Some band members took an interest in Louis. Prosperity. He began to practice over and over again. Finally, he played well enough to march in a band. He first played with the band at picnics. Then later he played with the band on a riverboat that went streaming up and down the Mississippi River. In 1922, Louis Armstrong took his trumpet and headed north to the big city, Chicago. There he played with a small band. 3 years later, he formed a band of his own. People liked this music. With trumpet in one hand and a white handkerchief in the other one, Louis Armstrong would stroll on stage to thrill his many friends and fans with his raspy voice and his golden trumpet. His style of playing and singing has influenced jazz players all over the world. His records was bought and played by people worldwide. Anyone who grew up during those years or 50 years later knew something about Satchmo, Louis Armstrong. In 1971, Louis Armstrong died at the age of 71. He was mourned by people of all ages and races. He was a legend in his own time. His music still lives in the hearts of many people the world over who knew him and loved his music. 2 Black American dances, the Charleston and the Black Bottom, were introduced to the world in the 1920s by black musicals. 3 musical shows were Running Wild, Dina, and Hot Chocolate, with its hit song, Ain't Misbehaving. Charles Gilpin of Richmond, Virginia, became the first Black to become a famed Broadway actor. When the great drama Emperor Jones opened on Broadway in 1920, Gilpin played the role of Brutus Jones for 4 years. Black people, so-called black people. Because you know we ain't a color. You know we ain't a color. But to identify who we talking about, who we talking to, who we talking for on behalf of, we say Black America. Yes, Bolden Unchained says Black America. And we're going to be going through all of that too, because we got some roles to look at. We got some dog roles to look at. But first, we got to get to the disconnect. We got to get to the root of what's happened to Black America. Where does self-hate come from? We got to get through these roots. We got to climb up that tree. See, you don't just, well, when I was a little girl, I used to climb trees, right? And you don't, I don't know. I didn't never really just jump on the tree and start climbing up. You know, we really ain't got no animal DNA. But I would walk up to the tree and hold on it, and then I would use my arms and legs and climb up and get on that branch right there. Yeah, have my book too. But we got to start at the roots. That means underground, because that's where they at. That's where the ancestors at. The hurt, the blood, the thickness, the meat. Yeah, that's where the self-hate began, at the roots of this tree. So we got to start at the tree and work our way up. Yes, we got to get them branches. We got a journey. But hey, I'm not asking you to come with me. Don't follow me nowhere if you ain't on their side. You ain't got but one decision to make so you can know if you want to be here or not. And here it is. I'm going to give you a minute. Take a screenshot if you want to. because this right here is it and this is all. Now, we will make reference to others and stuff, but on the whole, we concerned about the welfare, the well-being, and the sanity of Black America. And William Christopher Handy. During the first week of August, the northwest city of Florence, Alabama, honors their most famous native son. That's Florence, Alabama. William Christopher Handy. The week-long event is known as the W.C. Handy Festival. W.C. Handy was a famous Black musician with unusual talents and abilities. This Florence, Alabama native did not invent the form of music called the blues, but made the music internationally famous. What did he do? However, for W.C. Handy, the road to success was not easy. And it still ain't not for the Black man. Not even if you choose this. That road ain't easy, honey, because you finna sell a whole lot more than your soul. Sure is. Yep. W.C. Handy's great-grandparents were James Handy and Mary Brown, two ex-slaves of Baltimore, Maryland. They were married after they obtained their freedom. His grandfather, William Wise Handy, was a Methodist minister. In an attempt to escape from slavery, William Wise was captured and sold to an Alabama slave master. A handy foot had touched the Alabama soil, and the city of Florence, Alabama would never be the same again. W.C. Handy's grandfather, William Wise, settled in Florence and became the first Black man to own property in the whole city. Later, William Wise became a minister and built the first Black church. Oh, thank you, ancestor. After a few years, a son was born to William Wise and his wife. This son was named Charles B. Handy. Charles Handy grew up, and following in his father's footsteps, he became a Methodist minister. On November 16, 1873, a baby boy was born to Charles Handy and his wife. To the parents, this baby seemed to be just another baby boy that they so dearly loved. But they would soon learn that this was no ordinary baby boy. Their son, William Christopher Handy, was destined to become the father of a very original form of music called the blues. Yes, honey, Billy. William Christopher Handy. Well, they probably didn't call him Billy, but yeah. They thought he was going to be just another baby boy. They loved him so much. Yeah, I know they were talking to him and probably singing to him and stuff, And he probably was listening to stuff, and his little brain probably was thinking, yeah, I'm here again. I'm here for a reason, As W.C. Handy grew up, his parents began to notice something about this child. He enjoyed music. Handy's father was delighted that his son was interested in music. He was sure that little W.C. would be a big help to him in his ministry, the music of the ministry. But William Christopher had something else in mind. As he grew older, he became eloquent and well-learned. He also developed an intense interest in music. None of his family before had such an interest in music as William Christopher. He was so moved by his musical interest that he began working so that he could save his money to buy a musical instrument. He already knew. That's why he came here, to this plane, to this planet. We all here for a reason, Black America. You here for a reason too. We all here for a reason, Black America. I know, right? Why you here? Why are you here, Black America? Because we all here for a reason. Just give in to the ancestors. Just talk to them. Even if you don't know the names to say right now, just say ancestors. Because they all going to look at you. I do it. All right? Yeah, for real. Hey, come on now. Let's read. Woo-wee. He was so moved by his musical interest that he began working so that he could save his money to buy a musical instrument. I wonder, was it a trumpet? When his mother and father heard of his intention, they vowed never to help him succeed in playing a musical instrument, and they didn't. They must have been mad. Trumpets ain't in church? Oh, I guess not, huh? Oh, wow. But William Christopher continued to work and save his money. Yeah. And at last, the day finally came when he had enough money. He hurried down Court Street, the main street of Florence. When he reached the store, he was almost out of breath. He was so excited. The purchase was made. William Christopher had brought himself a brand new shiny guitar. He hurried home so full of excitement to break the news to his parents. When he reached his home and revealed his purchase to his parents, they was devastated. Their dreams of their son growing up in the church and becoming a minister, a Methodist minister, had turned to ashes. As they viewed the guitar that William Christopher had brought, his mother became speechless. But his father poured forth these words. A guitar is one of the devil's playthings. Take it away, I tell you. Young William Christopher was ordered out of the house and to take his guitar with him. William Christopher's parents was determined that if he wanted to go astray and live the life of the devil, as they called it, they would have no parts of it. Go on and go and take your guitar with you. Poor William Christopher didn't know where to turn. When his teacher at school learned that he wanted to become a musician when he grew up, the teacher wasted no time in telling him what a bad choice he was making. But finally, when the time was just right, a bright ray of hope shone on William Christopher. What happened? It came through a new teacher, Y.A. Wallace. Y.A. was a young teacher from Fisk University. I think it said it's in Nashville. He had an interest in music himself, and he wanted to see his students progress in any area that they had grown to love. It could be track, music, reading, writing. Then and there, the doors of opportunity began to open for William Christopher. Through his teacher's encouragements, young Handy began to see his talents coming into full bloom. To give his talents a chance to develop fully, William brought himself a cornet and went first to Memphis, Tennessee. That's where William Christopher went, to Tennessee. Wasn't no stopping him. Didn't nobody want to help him when they know what he wanted. They know what his love was, what his passion was. In 1902, Handy composed a campaign song for a mayoral candidate. The song later became the Memphis Blues. In 1913, we're going to have to check that out too. In 1913, W.C. Handy established the Pace and Handy Music Company. Wow! The Pace and Handy Music Company. The next year, he composed and published the famous St. Louis Blues. The St. Louis Blues has been designated as the only original music art form. Closely related to spirituals, the blues is a form of music that focuses on pain, suffering, and finally, joy. In 1918, Handy moved himself and his publishing company to New York. Blues singers, musicians, and composers was in great demand there. In 1928, he directed a concert at Carnegie Hall. He used Black artists to portray the history and development of Black music. Read that again. He used Black artists to portray the history and development of Black music. Handy's song, St. Louis Blues, skyrocketed him to fame. He then became the famous man that he was destined to become. W.C. Handy had been designated the father of the blues. During his lifetime, W.C. Handy produced over 100 songs. He had established a music publishing company and had published over a dozen books. And he gained the admiration of people from all over the world. When W.C. Handy died on March the 28th, 1958, the whole world mourned the loss of this great musician, composer, publisher, and friend. William Christopher Handy will always be remembered in his hometown of Florence, Alabama. His name has been given to a place in the city called Handy Hill. Handy Hill. Wow. An elementary school Head Start building bears his name. Handy Homes, a public housing project, also bears his name. Yes, W.C. Handy has passed away, but like other great men and women, he has left reminders of his brilliant abilities by the products that he has left behind. His memory lives on too through the Handy. The Handy is a prestigious award that is given to today's best blues performers. And that's W.C. Handy, William Christopher Handy. My ancestors. And in this book, we're learning so much about our ancestors. We are so wonderful. We can't be duplicated. I know the world, society, everyone is aiming, everyone is on the side of, anti-life and, against Black America, against melanated people, And it's a shame, it is what it is, though. But we must keep a song in our heart. Yeah, be grateful. Let's be grateful because all of our ancestors, what our ancestors survived, what was done to them. Can you imagine? Not one or two people mad at you. Can you imagine thousands of people you don't even know? All of them white. Well, now you got some Black people that's pissed off at Black people. Other folks can't stand Black people. Now it's everybody. But can you imagine them? Can you imagine them knowing that, oh, my ancestors, they done accused me of doing something to some white woman, or, oh, my ancestors, I was just walking home and they done got me, it's a riot. Oh, my ancestors, they upset about something and they hunting Black people. But anyway, they done got me and they holding me captive. And it's thousands of people out there that want my body, that want me, that want to hurt me, want to cut me, want to hang me, want to burn me, want to lynch me. Can we even imagine what our ancestors' thoughts were? I mean, to survive this, you gotta know, Black America, that is you. That everything, everybody, even the pets of the planet, them beautiful pets of the planet, them majestic animals, waiting on Black America to wake up. Waiting on society, the rest of y'all. Whose side is y'all on? Because y'all know Black America is so traumatized. Y'all, you got a chance to decide whose side is you on now going into this new world order. While we still here on this plantation. While we was in the last plantation, on the last plantation. Everybody got a decision to make because mankind and humanity is at stake. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Black America don't need nobody. Black America don't need nobody because we can let all of this shit disintegrate and cosmic energy start all over again. Start all over again. We'll know then who not to let be crafted, who not to let be cloned. Yakub. Go research the big head scientists. I'm still at a miss about that right there, but go research it. So Black America, don't worry about nothing. All this man-madeness, it ain't forever. It's temporary. Them 400 years, 400 plus years, oh, honey. It was forever to a whole lot of our people. We can't let it happen again. Be grateful. Black America. We have so much. Oh, I wish I could tell us. I wish I could explain to us the love, the faithfulness, the power, the very sun is here for us. It's here for us, Black people, melanated people. And see, it's up so high because it's here for all of us. Certain people can't go out in it, and this not to y'all. This ain't to them. Y'all got what y'all need for y'all people. It ain't the sun. Because if it was the sun, which is natural, which is pro-life, you wouldn't be building up this huge. You know, you wouldn't be attacking and slaughtering life itself, the trees, the animal life, the marine life, you know, and building up this huge, these caves, and, you know, and these man-made electronic devices and all of that crazy stuff. You know, but Black America, Black America, stay grateful. Gratitude itself, it shields you from negativity when you're grateful. Even if you don't know our ancestors' name. Call your mama name. She an ancestor now. My mother's an ancestor now. Yeah, I know, mama. I know. I remember everything you said. And I ain't heard nobody. I believe what my mama said. If I can't help you, I won't hurt you. But I'm going to let it be known right here, right now, from the get-go. Our first, Bolden Unchained. Our first concern and our final concern is the well-being, the welfare, and the sanity of Black America. I want everybody to be safe. You know, I'll give somebody a coat, or a dollar, a cigarette. I'll help anybody. I don't harm anyone. When I self-hated, I did. Oh, when I self-hated, oh, honey, you couldn't tell me nothing. Everything I complained about and stuff. I just hated myself. Hated us. Maybe unconsciously, I thought we didn't fight for us too. Maybe I know when I was a little girl, I used to feel like, damn, why come, you know, on the way home from school, the houses was big and pretty, the grasses was cut, you know, it was so pretty and quiet. But as soon as you crossed that line, it seemed like, you know, everything just went downhill and stuff. And all the screen doors got the thread on them, and, you know, they leaning off the hook and stuff. And, you know, you could just tell the difference. I even wrote a poem about that screen door, because I felt like everybody got that screen door and stuff. You know, I just felt that, you know. But that was because it was marketed to look like that for us, to us, so that we'll want it. But we know it's forbidden. We can't have it. But we still must keep a song in our heart, Black America. Stay grateful. Sing. You know, because gratitude, it rewires your brain. Go ahead, talk to your ancestors. They waiting. They've been waiting on us. We giving all the credit to white Jesus and God in the sky, which, you know, here at Bolden Unchained, you know, we do acknowledge that, you know, there are many other religions, like 4,200, I believe, if I'm correct. Correct us if we wrong. But we do acknowledge that Black America needs hope. I know we need hope. And we know that God is our higher power, Allah, Yahushua, Yahweh. I'm just learning about all these new names and stuff myself. I thought it was just God. But no, he got many different names and stuff. So me, Bolden Unchained here, in my opinion, I don't give it a name. It's cosmic energy. It's multiverses, cosmic energy, you know. And I'm not going to put it in a box no more. Black America, I suggest you not put it in a box either, but do as you wish, you know. Just try to love, be faithful to Black America now, you know. Be grateful. Look for the good in life, in our life. And that's only with us. The good that we've gotten from our open enemy now, from other people and stuff, okay, it has been used. It has helped us. We have benefited. But we still just as fucked up as if ain't nobody did nothing. So it's time for Black America to do for us now. Being grateful, it eliminates stress. It eliminates stress. Just being grateful. We here. We walked off them plantations physically free. We still mentally trapped, but we're here. Our ancestors, this is us. This is us. This is who we are right here. This is who we are. We don't have the history of being these people. We got some weaklings. Everybody got some weaklings that have the mindset of white America. White America act like they ain't even got the mindset that's originally theirs. We reading about it tonight and stuff, Midnight with the Ancestors. Because in my opinion, it seemed to me like white America had the opportunity to nurture life and humanity and mankind. See, I thought it was just, humanity and mankind was one, too, but we totally different. We're totally different. That's another lie, though. But, the whole scheme and stuff, against Black America is we must just know our greatness. I know we've been here too long, honey, because I know. Don't tell me. You ain't got to tell face. You sure don't, honey, but we all got to get here. Just take your ancestors with you. Choose your ancestors. Be grateful for everything they've done for you. They done for us. We still ain't got nothing. Ain't got much. Some of us ain't even got our sanity to even comprehend, to even want to comprehend, want to know why we self-hating each other, why we ain't progressing as a people, why is our collective in chaos. Just be grateful. It improves your sleep, because if you ain't up studying, researching, working and building, you should be getting you some rest. Being on all this social media for nothing now it's useless. It's wasting our time. We got to start using our time for us now, not for everybody else. Everybody else already got what they need, Black America. It's time for us now. Having gratitude, it boosts your self-esteem and your performance. Oh, when you grateful, honey, I don't care what it's for. Be grateful for something. Just say it. Say it. I'm grateful for my paycheck. Yeah, I got it the other day, but it's already gone. But I'm grateful for my paycheck. What you grateful for? I know. Think about it. I'm thinking about the bills that, that they came off like that too. As soon as that sucker hit, this came off, that came off, that came off, that came off. And honey, I'm so glad it did, because now I ain't even got to worry about it. It's paid, I can come on here and do this with y'all and stuff until the next time, when I got to pay it again and stuff. But yeah, it's just distraction. It's just money. Yeah, honor to our ancestors. Being grateful, it enhances law of attraction too. Yep, law of attraction. When you grateful, it enhances that law of attraction. Other people that's grateful can feel and know and resonate that you're grateful for something. Something in your life got you so happy and grateful, and it's like a magnet. It pull you to you, Yeah, because, it's the goodness, it's the magnificence of Black people. It's the sun's warmth, embracing us, hugging us. The flowers that grow and stuff, it's like that. That's what the sun is doing. And we got to let it do that to us too. When we go outside, we got to be marvelous. Know that sun is yours. It's up there to energize you, because it sure energized me. Yes, it do, honey. And we're going to talk about that, because that's another lie. Yep, that's another lie. The sun is, because they done built the artificial sun. Honey, they done nicknamed it East. And East is like the experimental advanced subcultural tokamak, or is it tokamak or tokamak or something like that, but it's nicknamed East. Honey, and it's this real big old huge thing, look like a sun. It look like it's a couple of them they done built now. So, you know, I'm like, whoa, they trying to put us in darkness here? If we're going to be like Blade for real? Hello, black people, black America. Do this even make sense? Well, we're going to talk about it a couple of times as we, you know, do what we got to do, as we unlearn and relearn. Because something going on in black America. And it's all about you. Being grateful. I'm almost done. I know I'm almost done. Being grateful. It improves your relationships. Yep, it improves your relationship. Tell your loved one you love them. Sing to them. Be happy with them. Talk to them about the ancestors. They need to know too. This right here, this is y'all's bond. This right here will keep you together. This right here is what we need. Black man, black woman. This right here. This is all we need. We are all we need. We don't need nothing else. Them babies are babies. Our babies. This is what they need. This is why black America is restless. Our youth are restless. We physically restless, emotionally restless, spiritually restless, and lost. But we can fix those things. We can fix those things if we just call on our ancestors, give them a little credit. You got to start somewhere. You've been given credit the whole time. I mean, in my opinion, it's like, hey, black America, now we've been calling on a cat, but come on, we need a dog at this point now. Now, I know we need hope. I done said it. I done admitted it. And we still need hope. But hey, we got to call on a dog now. You know, in the skies, ain't it Canis Major? Ain't that what the constellation is? Canis Major? Ain't Canis from the word canine, which is dog? I just learned it too now. Hey, we open for correction here now, black America. Let's not act like, oh, that don't make sense. That's absurd. That's dumb. That's stupid. Because, hell, they didn't teach you either, black America. You didn't know nothing either. You ain't trying to pick up no book and read. Sure, not these books. So now, you know, hey. Oh, and check this out. The W.C. Handy Home and Museum. Oh, William Christopher did more than that, honey. Oh, yeah. He didn't stop at music. Oh, no. See, that's why we got to support our babies. Whatever their talents and their gifts are, because they are divine. On a hill in the northwest Alabama city of Florence stands a two-room log cabin. And I bet you it was the best place to be. That's where I'll be. That's where my ass would be. You might be at the 2-story, but I would be in the 2-room log cabin. The birthplace of William Christopher Handy. I showed with me in all my books and my ancestors. In 1873, when W.C. Handy was born, the cabin stood on the corner of Irvin Avenue and Beale Street. During an urban renewal project, another project, the deteriorating home was taken apart one log at a time. Maybe it was rebuilt. The logs were numbered and stored in the basement of the W.C. Handy Elementary School. Yep. In 1950, the Handy home was restored and a museum was opened. The restoration of the Handy home and the building of the museum was made possible by donations of Florence citizens and the Handy family. The museum contains thousands of Handy memorials. His famous trumpet, his library, citations from famous people, his wheelchair, his many portraits, his original sheets of music, and the piano on which he composed his famous St. Louis Blues. These and other memorabilia make it one of the most complete museums of its kind in the world. The museum is open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until noon and from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. On the opening day of the W.C. Handy Music Festival, the home and museum form a backdrop of activities on the lawn. Everybody out there, they got the babies. Everybody got on their most best. They beautiful clothes, you know. Everybody's so clean, it's colorful. Everybody's happy, faithful, loyal to each other, and having fun. Together, Black America. Then there's the handy. Oh, on other occasions, the Cabin Committee plans special activities. The Cabin Committee is a group of Florence volunteers who devote their time to the preservation of the handy home and the Black History Library adjoining the museum. I've been in the library. Yeah, I got to go to the library and get me a book. Then we'll go back to the museum. Handy poster design. Every year during the WC Handy Music Festival, a poster is designed to announce the festival. On a piece of poster board design, a winning poster for the WC Handy Music Festival. Look. Right? I know. All right. Ooh-wee. Wonderful, wasn't it? I know. See, there is no reason why we should not be the magnificent, marvelous, magical, phenomenal. And then, you know, we have been reading about, you know, some of our other abolitionists, Black soldiers, everybody. You know, this book has many of our heroes and sheroes. Harriet Tubman, we read about when Harriet Tubman saved her and other people, saved Charles Nails when he escaped from slavery and he moved north, started working real good. He was really faithful, loyal. Everybody loved him. He had a committed job. He was trustworthy. And his master found out and sent them people up there to get him. And then the people were saying, no, we don't want him to go back to slavery and stuff. Harriet Tubman saved him. But we only knew Harriet as saving 300 slaves. And she said she could have saved more. But there were other of our ancestors our ancestors were saving each other. We was loyal to us. We were loyal to us. There was Robert Purvis. Robert Purvis, his mother was a slave. His daddy was a white man, the master. In my opinion, we'll have to go back and read it. But he stayed in the big house. Robert was raised in the big house. He wasn't raised in the field. So, you know, he knew everything evil that was going on. He knew exactly who he was in the house with. He knew. He already knew. He was about peace. He was nonviolent. He decided he was going to be nonviolent. When his daddy died, he got all the wealth. And he used the wealth for his mama people. He used the wealth for slaves. Robert Purvis did that. Robert Purvis. Let me see how we can remember that. Purse. You think about money, you think about purse, you know, because he used that money for them slaves. And for 30 years, from 1831 to 1861, he sent one Black person on the Underground Railroad. In 30 years, he had helped free 9,000 slaves. That was Robert Purvis. We have so many. There was Henry Box Brown, who mailed himself to freedom because everybody couldn't get to the Underground Railroad. And then everybody couldn't get to the Union. So Black people was very creative. Oh, yes, Black people was very creative. Whoever, like myself, whoever had that thought that we didn't fight enough, we didn't rebel enough, we didn't love us enough, we wasn't faithful and loyal to us enough. Yes, we were. Oh, yes, we were. But see, the whole narrative to block all of that out, the whole narrative to indoctrinate, blind, and mislead us and other folks, because society knew and society know now. But hey, society got a choice to make too, you know. And again, society very well may go with this side. But I know one thing, Bolden Unchained, we on this side right here. So Henry Box Brown, he mailed himself to freedom. Yep. He crouched down and got in a little bitty box, and whoever he told his few confidants, they nailed him shut with this side up. And honey, he had him a little flask of water and a biscuit or two. And he got to where he was going. Black people always fought back. We didn't never just sit there and be like, oh, this is what it is. We're going to have to just stay here. No, Black people was always on the move and telling other Black people, come on, let's go. It's our time. But like now, Oh, no, I can't leave, Master. No. Because we can't see our life without white people. We cannot see our life without white America. We can't. Can it be enough that work with white people? After that, you use some perseverance, use some intellect, use your gut instinct, your intuition. You know what I'm trying to say. The D word, we have to. We can't keep ignoring history, because history, that book said it. Midnight with the Ancestors, we reading. It said it. Under the right circumstances and situations, history will repeat itself. And society will let it happen. Because ain't none of them our friends. Yep, ain't none of them our friends. And last but not least, there's Robert Smalls. Y'all remember Robert Smalls in the story. They made, the Confederacy made Robert Smalls feel so small when they made him pilot that planter ship against the Union Army. And he didn't want to do it. He's a black man. Why you force us to do things against our own people like that, to kill our own people, to literally whip our own people, hurt them so bad, just go in there, just beat Fannie Lou Hamer. And this wasn't that long ago. We don't get to all of that. We getting through all of this. We getting on these roots. We on the roots. We might not be at the very tip of them because they long, but we on these roots. Now you might want to start at the roots when they did get Black America, Black people, the destruction of Black civilization. But I'm already late getting here. I go the long way around. Yeah, I ain't following nobody. I go the long way around. Yep. If I do walk with you, that's because we finna talk. I got something to say. And then I'm pretty much going my own way. Because I know whose side I'm on. Don't get me somewhere. Don't take Faye somewhere. And then all of a sudden, the shit done flipped the script. It ain't this, it ain't that. Oh, no. The car done cut off and stuff. I'm looking around. Where is we at? Oh, it's a whole wooded grove. Like on the movie Get Out. And I'm like, what the hell? I thought it was about a family get together, meet some parents, but it ended up being a whole reunion with all these offset peoples. No, because Face will walk. Face will walk. Don't send me no ride. Don't come back picking me up on no bicycle, no motorcycle. Here, I'll take you where you need to go. That's Karen. Ken, come on, they something. I knew my family. No, that's all right. I will walk myself. Come on, ancestors, let's go. Pap Singleton, let's go. So what happened was they made Robert do it. They made him pilot that ship. And he did it, him and the other Black crew members, they did it. They were so awesome. Piloting that ship, it was like slicing a knife through butter, a hot knife through butter. They became professionals. But he didn't want to do it. That's how I remember him, because it made him feel that small to have to do it. But honey, the time came, because see, they were plotting. They knew they wanted their freedom. We want our freedom. Let us go. Even now, right now, allegedly 2025, let us go. Robert and them had been planning. The first chance we get, we out of here. What we gonna do? How we gonna do it? We gonna take the ship. You see, they like to get drunk. Not all at one time, though. Some of them might get drunk here. Some of them might get drunk there. Some of them might leave. We don't know where they at. They could be just outside the dock here. But it'll come a time when they'll all get drunk. We're going to take the ship. We ain't even going to kill nobody. We just going to take the ship. See, because Black people ain't never been vengeful. Black people. Now, Nat Turner, and the book did say that there was some Black people that was of the mindset, an eye for an eye. Oh, yeah. You going to lose an eye, too. So don't get it twisted now. Do not get it twisted. Black people was not the savages that white people portray them to be, that white America put on black people, projected. That's the word, ain't it? See, when you start thinking about your ancestors, Black America, and you call on them and you talk to them and stuff, see, everything just opens up for you. Yep, even your vocabulary, what interests you, what you want to look at, what you want to listen to, what you want to eat, what you think about, everything. But it's only with us. It's only through us. You can't get it through nothing else because it ain't coming. What you going to get through something else is man-made. It's man-made, and it's against life. It's anti-life, Black America. I don't know how to say it, but I got to go. So anyway, what happened with Robert Smalls and them? They took the ship. So Robert and them took the ship because all the white folks, they done came off the ship. They sleep. They in there drunk as hell. And Robert and them, they already done put the plan together and stuff. They got on the ship. They took off. And everything was fine for a minute there. Then one of the white folks must have sensed they was asleep. They must have felt it. That, wow, it feel cold. Ain't that many bodies around. The temperature in the room must have went up or something. Because when body heat is there, it could be a little warm. When body heat ain't there, it's cold. Whatever tipped them off, somebody woke up. And they woke up like, oh, Randy. And they looked around and stuff, and Randy and them over there sleeping stuff because they ass drunk. Everybody been drinking all night. Hard stuff. Then he noticed, he called out, Billy, one of the crew members and stuff. But didn't nobody come. And he called out again for one of the other crew members, but didn't nobody come. So he raised up, Randy, where's the crew? And they were like, hey, they there. Where you mean, where's the crew? And they're like, where's the crew? And then they look, where's the ship? And then they asked for the captain. Captain. The captain must be on the ship. Why did he leave us? And then the captain in the back there, he was still asleep. But he woke up when he heard all the noise. And he like, I'm here. Who got the ship? Then it all dawned on, oh, the crew, the black people got the ship. The black men done stole the ship. Oh, my ancestors. They didn't know what to do. They were just scrambling, getting around and stuff. Everything was on the ship. The crew knew, because they the ones that was piloting the ship and stuff. They knew what was on the ship. They probably didn't know what was under the deck of the ship. But what happened was, they was on the river. They in the ship, going to the Union Army. Yeah, they going to the Union Army. The white people done woke up. They on horses. They riding. The black people riding. They on the ship and they floating, rather, across the river to the Union Army. White people on horses and they riding horses, but they shooting guns at the ship. They shooting guns at the ship. Then they got a little ferry. Some of them got a little ferry boat. Got on a little ferry boat to try to go over there and get after the ship. But what happened was the Union Army seen the ship. They seen the Confederate ship, and they wonder, what is this Confederate ship coming towards us for? Look like it's coming full speed ahead. But without a coverage or anything, just show up ready for battle by themselves, because it was just that one ship. It was just that one ship that Robert Smalls and them stole. So they were like, oh, we ready for this. We ready. Yeah. And they got ready. And what happened was, Robert and them knew, are we close enough where they can see us? But they going to think we the Confederate. So he hung up a flag or something that they probably left on the ship. But it was white. He hung it up to let the Union Army know, it's us. So they put the gun down and they looked through the telescope. And they see, it's a whole bunch of black people. It's the crew. Oh, honey, everybody got ready and stuff. By the time the ship made it to the shore, everybody, all the black people that was right there had came down to help them get off of the ship, because they kind of figured they probably was hurt. They was, exhausted, tired. It was terrible. It's a strain. It's draining trying to escape to slavery. I wasn't there, but I'm reading about it. All I can say is they probably had to help some of them, tow them off of the ship. But they did get them and stuff, And then when they went on the ship, they seen that the ship had a Gatling gun. It had other guns and rifles and stuff, had whole bunch of ammunition. And when they went below the deck of the ships, it had all of their notes and their strategies and the plans, how they plan to manipulate the Union Army and come this way and go that way. And, they were coming up with their strategies, how they were going to attack. Well, when Robert and them stole that ship, honey, it had all of that in it. Yes, it did, honey. We got to know who we are, who we come from. I know whose side I'm on, Black America. Y'all got to decide whose side y'all is on, baby. Sure do, because this is it. And that's all. Sure will. It won't be no more, do we get another chance after this? You can't reason with no robots. These people got something else in mind for Black people, for Black America, all over the world, not just the United States, not just here in the diaspora. And wherever you go in the United States, I don't know if you can talk about it there either. I don't know if they telling us everywhere we go, don't you mention slavery, don't talk about it. We don't want to hear it. That's over and that's done with. But I guarantee you one thing, they not telling these people to forget about their Holocaust. Ain't nobody telling everybody else to forget about your Holocaust, what happened to you and your people. They just telling Black people to forget because they know. And the thing about it is people know. Hold on a minute here. People know that to survive, you must. People know that to survive, and they know Black people got to do it. They know to survive, you must be focused on you. They know to survive, you got to have, what is it called? Self-perseverance. Everybody got it for themselves. Everybody got self-perseverance. Everybody is for themselves, honey. They don't give a damn. So Black America, yeah, you got some decisions to make. You got one especially to be here. Sure do. And I'm going to make it real, real simple for you, everybody. If you don't resonate, if you don't concern yourself, if you don't care one way or the other about Black America, then no, this ain't the place for you. Sure ain't, honey. You might as well move on, because I'm going to tell you one thing. That's what we concerned about here, and that's what we're going to talk about. If you got some other stuff, some other people, some other issues to talk about, do it over there on Sister Channel, on Brother Channel, Sabrina, Ken, Karen, all them got channels, and they been out there. They've been out there. I just made it here to the fight. Vernon John's the one said, if you see a good fight, get in it. So shit, come on. That's all I'm saying. Come on, shit. Let's fight. We got to fight for our rights. We got to fight for our ancestors. Who are you faithful to? Black America. Who you going to give your loyalty to? Your little babies. Right there. I already know our babies around us and stuff. And y'all know too. I bet they something else. They've been here before. So creative. So innocent. So trusting our babies are. Who else we want? Who else we want to be around? Who else can make us feel that infinite love that just melts your heart? You just know it's a star. It's a star. It's a star that became a person. You know, we so awesome. We so Black America, I love you. I love us. I love our ancestors. I'm on their side. It ain't nobody else. It ain't nothing else as far as faith's concerned. Sure ain't, we not here to hate nobody. We not here to hurt nobody. We want everybody to be all right. Even though y'all don't give a damn about Black America here. We read it over and over and over again. And we already know, y'all setting things up. You letting stuff be set up so that it can, so that it can finally capture and corral Black America again, I guess. I don't know what your plan is, but no, I don't think you're going to be successful in sabotaging Black America again. Because, see, this is a spiritual war now. See, all the things that have been done is too much for Black America's mindset. Our masses are too The minds are turning to mush. Very few of our masses, of our people, even have the mentality to say, hey, I'm finna listen to Khalid Muhammad and I'm gonna put it on. You know, Farrakhan, anybody, Dick Gregory. We don't have that mindset like we should, like we used to, because of indoctrination, brainwashing, you know, going along with everybody else and stuff. Oh, no, we got to keep the peace with people and stuff, you know. People already got peace, honey. People got peace. People got your peace, Black America. And as long as they keep it, we ain't going to never have none. But we deserve to have some peace, too. This is, we the parents of the people, of all people. The parents of all people. How could this have happened? How could this have happened to Black America? For all the love from somebody. Couldn't somebody stand up and say, repent and repay? Black people, right here today, is everybody still in agreement to let Black people be steered into the new world order, a new plantation that we all don't have no idea about? We all finna be motherfucking under surveillance and monitored by these robots, this robotic world. People getting damn implant sentiment shit running up talking about it open door for you. Get the hell away from us with that bullshit. Because if you can't use your hand and open that door, something gotta give, Black America. We can't have it both ways. Whose side is you on? But yeah, peace and power to the people. And just know, honey, you ain't got to worry about nothing long as you make the right decision. Just make the right decision. And if you can't think of no ancestor to call on, Black America, just say ancestors, okay? Just say ancestors. Everybody know Malcolm X. Everybody know Martin Luther King. But let me tell you this about Martin. Martin came to the realization that they lied to us. Martin came to the realization that they lied to us. Everything was a lie. He even said, now, I ain't listened to all of Martin Luther King's speeches and stuff. Because when I get to talk to him and he come back here, I'm going to ask him why. Yeah, but he said, I fear I left my people in a burning house. I forgive him because he thought he was doing right too. He thought white people were sincere too. See, we got to forgive us now. We have to forgive us. We was motherfucking fooled. But let's not be a fool and a dummy. Malcolm said it. We was hoodwinked. You know, we was bamboozled. It happened. It's true. Forgive yourself for it. Black America, we are not of the mindset of being manipulative, murderous, vengeful, like the white man. Our weaklings are. Hell, white America's weaklings are like that. Everybody's weaklings are like that. Because white America is the standard. And it's anti-life. It's not for life. So Black America, we got a decision to make. And let's choose us. Let's choose our ancestors. Because, honey, I promise you, you is not going to be able to reason with no robots. You ain't going to be able to kick them windows out of that darn autonomous car that's driving by itself. Probably playing some bullshit that's telling you what they going to do to you. Oh, wouldn't it be fucked up if the autonomous car got you trapped in it and it's reading Red Summer? What the black people, how the black people was trying to get away and they was being led to their slaughter. Oh, Black America, wake up. Think, just think. That's all I'm saying. Think for yourself. We got to think for us now. We can't keep thinking for everybody else and stuff because nothing is too far from the truth. Nothing is too far from the truth. But we'll see you tonight, midnight with the ancestors. Peace and power to the people.